Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Nihongo Master podcast. I'm your host Azra and we're back with another one for our language series, Study Saturday. And it's going to be, it looks like. How many times have you felt that the food from a restaurant looks delicious? Or met someone new and they look younger than they actually were? Countless of times? I know, because me too. And it's such a natural thought that we don't think twice when we form the sentence. Now, how do we say that in Japanese? So we're going to look at how to express that something looks or seems like something. Just like how we can express one thought in more than a few ways in English, is the same in Japanese. We'll run through the various "it looks like" grammar with its usage, and if you've tuned into our first Study Saturday, you'll know we'll have a few role-playing scenarios to get you fully confident with this new grammar. Have you gotten your notebooks with you? Are you all set? Let's get our study mode on. There are more than a few ways of saying "it looks like." Even till today, it kinda confuses me. Especially when I think about the differences in usage for each one. What I'm saying is, it looks like these grammar points are eternal learning journeys. But of course, I'll start off easy with the most basic one. Say you have something new happening before you. It can be a dish served to you at a restaurant, a dress you see while shopping, or even the change in weather. Before anything else, you already have a judgment in mind. It looks delicious for the food, it looks beautiful for the dress, and it looks like it's going to rain for the weather. You're basically guessing an outcome. In these cases, you can use the grammar point "so" and attach it at the end of the sentence. Let's take the first situation as an example. The food looks delicious. Food is tabemono in Japanese, and delicious is oishii. Since oishii is an "i" adjective, ending with "i", you take the "i" out and attach the "so". Tabemono o oishisou. If you want to make it negative, take the adjective's negative form, in this case, oishikunai, and switch the "i" ending to "sa", before combining the grammar point. Oishiku nasasou. How about the dress looks beautiful? Let's get all the pieces first. Dress is one pisu, and beautiful is kirei na. For this adjective, it's a na adjective, ending with na. So instead of switching it out, we just remove the na at the end altogether. One pisu o kirei sou. Negative, kirei ja nasasou. You're thinking, how do we use it for verbs then? All we gotta do is take any verb's stem form, also known as the mas form without the mas. The stem form for ichidan verb taberu, to eat, is tabe. The stem form for godan verb iku, to go, is iki. It looks like it's going to rain. Uses the verb furu, a godan verb, making it furi. Ame ga furisou. So doesn't attach to nouns, however. But not to fret, there's another grammar point to use in place of it, and that's mitai. Looks like a student is gakusei mitai in Japanese. Gakusei translates to student. This grammar point can not only be used with nouns but also verbs and adjectives as well. No changes to any of their root form whatsoever. So we can also say ame ga furisou as ame ga furu mitai. There is a difference in nuance with mitai, however. So is just a guess of outcome, whereas mitai is basically saying it looks like that but it's actually not. So ame ga furisou is saying that you're guessing it's going to rain, whereas ame ga furu mitai says that it looks like it might rain, but it's not going to. Remember the sentence, gakusei mitai? It implies he looks like a student, but it's actually not. If we switch out mitai with yoda, you'll get gakusei no yoda. We add the particle no for nouns and na adjectives only. I adjectives and verbs remain as it is. Now with this grammar point, it's stating matter-of-factly what it looks like. So, gakusei no yoda translates to, it looks like he's a student, rather than he looks like a student. Ame ga furu yoda implies it looks like it's raining. Okay, there are two more grammar points to express looks like. But the worst is over. These next ones are pretty simple and fun in my opinion. The previous grammar points are pretty much what you can literally look at, but we know that looks like can also be figurative. Say you want to describe your friend as childish. In Japanese, it translates to looks like a child or childlike. The grammar we use for it is poi. So we attach it to the word for child, which is kodomo. Kodomo poi. Poi is interchangeable with another grammar point, rashi, most of the time. If you switch the poi with rashi for kodomo, kodomo rashi, it's a whole different meaning. Kodomo poi implies that one is similar or acts like a child and can refer to someone who is not actually a kid, whereas kodomo rashi has to always talk about a child and that he has the characteristics of a child, lively, active and all. Confused? Okay, let's have another example with otona, to mean adult. Otona poi implies that someone who looks or acts like an adult. otonarashi is someone who has the characteristics of an adult, grown up and matured. So if you say that he's otonappoi, you're saying he looks like an adult, but he may not be. Whereas if you say he's otonarashi, you're saying he looks like an adult because of the characteristics. Okay, phew. Let's just list down what we have looked at. So is used for guessing an outcome, usually based on what you personally think. Mitai is used to say it looks like something, but usually isn't. Yoda is saying it looks like something based on the situation. Poi is used to say it's kind of like something. Rashi is used to refer to having the characteristics of something. Let's look at a few role-playing scenarios to have a feel of the various looks like grammar. First up, two girls, Aoi and Ka-chan, meet up for a girls' day out. Hisashiburi, Ka-chan. Genki? Genki. Aoi wa? Watashi mo. Uwa, Ka-chan no one piece o onna rashii似合ってるよ。そうなの？ありがとう、嬉しい。どういたしまして。あのストアに行こう。行こう行こう。あ、全部の靴は安っぽいけど。そうですよね。でもこの靴を履くとき、韓国のアイドルっぽいでしょ。かわいいじゃない？多分、他のストアに行く？うわー、あのカフェのケーキおいしそう。母ちゃんあそこで食べない？おいしそうけど、今お腹がいっぱいから、後で大丈夫？大丈夫よ。ほら、外見て。朝天気が良かったけど、今が雨が降るようだ。え？雨？傘がないよ、どうしよう。For those interested in what a typical conversation between girls when shopping is, Aoi and Ka-chan's chat is basically it. Anyway, how did you do? Got it all? Let's have a listen to the Eigo version. It's been a while, Ka-chan. How are you? I'm good. How about you? Me too. Wow, your dress looks so feminine. It suits you. Really? Thank you. I'm glad. You're welcome. Want to go to that store? Let's go. All the shoes look cheap. That's true. But if you wear this pair of shoes, you look like a Korean idol, no? Cute, isn't it? Maybe. Let's go to another store? Sure. Wow, that cafe's cake looks delicious. Do you want to eat over there? It does look delicious, but I'm full at the moment. How about later on? Later is fine too. Oh, look outside. In the morning, the weather was so good, but now it looks like it's raining. Eh? Raining? I don't have an umbrella. What do I do? Now, after checking, how did you do? Let's have another practice, this time with no Eigo translation, and a few quiz questions. This role-playing scenario is a conversation between siblings, Yuto and Sara, over dinner. うわ、サラは全部の食べ物を作った？なんで？美味しくなさそうか？いやいや、めっちゃ美味しそうだよ。いただきます。うまい。ありがとう。ねえ、ゆと、彼女がいる？今はいない。2年付き合った彼女は割れたよ。え、なんで？あの人は子供っぽいからめんどくさい。マジで？どんな人がいい？多分、大人らしい。サラはどんなの人がいいと思う？男らしいかな。今の彼氏は男らしくない？いい人だ。彼に一度会ったけど、いい人のようだ。そうそう。ところで、サラ、この夕場のプロの食事見たいね。え、見たい？プロじゃないの？ずるい。いや、冗談、プロだ。Okay, ready for the quiz? First question. Why did Yuto break up with his girlfriend? Second question. What kind of person does Sarah think is ideal? Third question. What does Yuto think of Sarah's boyfriend? Alright, answer check. The answer for the first question is, he broke up with her because she was childish. Question 2's answer is a manly person. Sarah prefers a manly guy. And the answer to the final question is that Yuto thinks Sarah's boyfriend looks like he's a good person. Okay, to finish off, we'll have a quick vocab recap. Oishii, delicious. One pisu, dress. You can also use the katakana form doresu, but that refers to fancy dresses. Kirei na, beautiful. Furu, to pour. Kodomo, child. Otona, adult. Genki, happy. Niatteru, to suit, an outfit. Ureshii, happy. Kutsu, shoes. Haku, to put on. Onaka ga ippai, to be full or not hungry. Tsukuru, to make. Umae, delicious. Tsukiao, to go out with. Wareru, to break. It can also be used to mean to break up with someone. Shokuji, meal. Jodan, joke. Now you're a pro to express your thoughts on how something looks like in more than one way. 5 to be exact. And as you can see, these grammar points can be used in various situations to pass judgments about everything under the sun. If you're interested in similar bite-sized grammar pointers, head over to the Nihongo Master blog for more. And if you're keen on picking up some more Japanese for yourself, you can find us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and the official website to learn more about our interactive online learning system. At Nihongo Master, we offer efficient Japanese lessons that are quick, easy, and fun for Japanese language learners of all levels, from beginners to advanced. Our smart tools will assist you in areas where you need a little bit of a push and congratulate you on the ones you've aced. Oh, and when you're planning your next trip to Japan, consider going on a camping trip. And Overland Japan can provide you with everything from fully equipped camper vans to the perfect camping itinerary. Head over to overlandjapan.com or find them on their Instagram handle, Overland Japan. Thank you so much for listening in. Join me in the next one where we'll be looking at another interesting part of the Japanese language. Mata ne!